to the Ed Bartow Show. I'm here with Bree and Tori. I don't know why I almost forgot that. I just had it on my tongue earlier, but anyway, we talking about knuckleheads today, man. Because face of fellas, we're a bunch of damn knuckleheads, some idiots. I don't know what you want to call us, but we need to step up as being men. See, there's one thing I want to touch on that Bree said in the last show that men ain't doers. Well, you know what? A lot of these old traditional men is what built this country. A lot of it was built by the men. It's what, on a man's back. But the thing is, now we're laying down, letting the woman take over, and it's quite funny about how she say they're not doers because you're not standing up for yourselves. So you've been raised by women and all this kind of stuff. Not the down single moms or nothing like that, but they're only doing the best that they can. You got a family here at home. You want to lay down and make the baby, but you want to run away from the damn thing. Mm-hmm. Then you wonder why they want to call us deadbeats, because we act like fucking deadbeats. When we gonna get it together? And this woman made a good point too. She said, how come men don't sit back and observe? Well, ain't that part of trying to grow up, to learn how to be a man, observe, so you're going to observe what the hell to do and what not to do? You see so many of our men, our black men especially, want to put down these women, act like they little bimbos or something, just little notches on the belt to see how many we can sleep with. But yeah, at the same time, just like y'all say a woman don't want a good man, well, how the hell we going to have a good woman if we can keep treating these women the way we do? We don't have to follow in the footsteps of our mom or anybody else. That's the problem with us listening to society and what everybody tell us we should be instead of going up, being our own person. That's why everybody is different. We're supposed to be different. We ain't supposed to like the same things. Think about it. These women right here, you think they don't want a good man? Do you want a good man, Tori?
Absolutely.
What about you, Bree? And what you want to see in a man for you? What a man does.
How do you mean?
What I mean is, how do you want your man? The way
clean cut
knuckleheads are today, in his personality, in his strive through life, what kind of man do you want by your side? That's what I'm trying to ask you. Because some of these knuckleheads need to hear this, so they can understand and say, hey, I had that kind of woman. Why didn't I do this?
Somebody who's supportive, somebody who appreciates a good woman, somebody who gets up and does for their family.
Like she said, and someone knows the worth of what they got next to them.
I don't expect anything that I'm not willing to give or put in.
Right. Man, I'm from the old school. I don't know about you, but I like my woman to show off her body, but to the point where I got imagination to think about, damn, my baby look good. Be conservative about everything. But we sitting up here, like I said, we act like idiots. What do you hate that a man does? One thing, as far as him being in a relationship with you.
Bring up the past.
Why do you feel he brings the past up?
Because with me, it's the past. I deal with it in the time, and if I can move past that, then I forget about it.
And here we are, sitting up here bringing up the past, not even trying to understand them. The past is supposed to be the past. You can't do nothing about what the hell you did yesterday, but what you gonna do today? Wake up, fellas. Think about it. We're sitting up here, like I said, we're knuckleheads because we're making all the wrong choices, thinking we can do what our buddy's doing. Ain't even putting forth the effort. You want the job to come to you, pick you up, give you a paycheck while you sit on your ass all day. That's how most of y'all think nowadays, most of you modern niggas. Then, like I said, the dudes from the age of 35 to 60, we're in the house playing damn video games along with the kids. See, we didn't let this modern generation take some of our shit away. As far as being a man, being a leader, being a provider, a protector, and all this kind of stuff that they want. Everybody's different. Everybody wants different things. She wants her man to be clean cut. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Going out fucking house and shave instead of looking like a damn bum. You want them to be all pretty and, submissive to you. The first person we got to submit to is Jesus Christ himself, because he made man. He made woman to come for us. And until we understand that and to know that the value of a woman is much higher than a man, and the only reason I say that is because she lays down and incubate with these kids and whatnot for 9 months, could lose their life, could lose the baby's life. But we're sitting here, we get them pregnant, we planting the seed, we're supposed to be men, that's where it comes from. And you want to sit up here and you want to, I've been cheating on you. You know, you ain't giving me none. That's all the part about being in a relationship. That's why I said we laying down, talking about we want this, that, and the other, but yet we ain't even doing nothing to have the effort to do it. You know.
Should we check on him?
Are you all right over there, buddy?
He's laughing.
Oh.
You called that one. I didn't even see you come down.
No.
The way he said incubate.
Well, shit, hell, that's what y'all do. I mean, look, we supposed to, you know, yes, because you gotta bait that kid for 9 months before you can come out. You know what I'm saying? So hell, you gotta sit up there and incubate that little kid. You know.
Man, I wasn't expecting that shit.
Hey, you gotta keep it.
I seen his hands go up.
Gotta keep it right.
Next thing I know, he was down.
But no, ladies, I mean, you know, you lay down with this woman and help make this baby, but yet you're gonna let her go through it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you know, be more conscious of what you're doing to these women. Why you think these women don't want niggas?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, the same thing with these niggas. That's you know, want another man. You know, are y'all that soft?
And then these baby daddies these days think that they're our obligation.
Everybody has an obligation to themselves.
Like the child is my obligation, not the baby daddy.
Right.
Exactly, and you know, like I said, everybody's an obligation to themselves. Children depends on us. We, you know, as far as adults, what am I obligated to you for?
I don't know.
If I ain't got a child, if you ain't in a relationship,
Scott
if you
feels
ain't
like,
in shit.
oh, I'm a baby daddy. You wouldn't tell me. I mean, yeah, I would do it to help you, but
I mean,
I'm not. But I'm not supposed to. It's not.
I'm not gonna put myself out there like that.
Right.
At least in my situation, like I don't deal with him. I keep him at a distance for many reasons, but mostly because of he has no accountability for anything. My now troubles, my current troubles, he has nothing to do with. That's how he sees it. It wasn't his fault. No,
My
he
thing
says shit like this knuckleheaded shit.
If a man stands up for accountability, I do believe that you women be more understanding if you stand up for accountability. Because for one, he's taking, you know, responsibility for his actions, so he can grow. But when you sit up here,
he could see his error. I might.
But see, that's the thing. You know why we don't.
That he could grow.
You know why we don't see each other's errors? Because we're too busy blaming it on everybody else.
Exactly. Yes.
Way too busy blaming it on everybody else.
Yeah. And that's why I can't even. It doesn't bother me that he's not around because I know what I get with him.
Well, and that's why I don't have many friends.
It's the same shit. It's the same. He's just in a cycle, but I've just moved past it, rolled past it, and he's just stuck here spinning.
Exactly, you know, and that's why I don't have many friends. I'm not chasing you around in a circle and doing the same damn thing you're doing. Like I told one, I think I might have been talking to him. I'm not gonna sit here and stand on the corner, talk to you about a job, and be doing this every day. No, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be gone. I ain't talking about it. I'm gonna do something about it. That's part of being responsible. That's part of standing up to become a man that these women want. If you put forth the initiative to be able to say, hey, I know what it takes. I know what I got to do. That's why I say, women need to understand what a true man is going through. Even though she might not know all the details, say, hey, babe, I know the world beating you down. Because we got to face a lot of shit when it comes to our family, our women, the way our women dress and what we worrying about our women thinking about as far as us being who we are, we're trying, or, it doesn't go for every man because, like you said, these motherfuckers ain't doers no more. These motherfuckers ain't nothing but going in the house.
Around and chat about it like that's gonna manifest it to actually happen, but
they want it to come to them.
You can talk about it. You can speak about it. I'd rather talk to myself about it, not everybody else, because that's where shit happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about. I can sit here and talk to you all day about one thing, but if I don't sit down with me, we ain't gonna get shit done. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. I'm not.
Right.
It's just I don't feel it works like that, but. What you think, you manifest. What you speak, you can manifest. But you got to do it. There's another step to it.
Exactly.
Hand in hand. They go hand in hand. If you talk about it, know that you're going to be about it.
Oh, so God, help me get a job. Help me get a job, God. And then you sit up there.
At the same time.
We can walk and talk and chew bubble gum.
Exactly.
Like I said, you praying to God, help me get a job, but you're sitting on the couch eating candy, playing video games all day. What you waiting on? It's like that dude in the boat. Me that was stuck on top of the roof. God sent 3 people to help him. He turned it down, every last one of them. Didn't want them to help him. God said, he said, God, why ain't you helping me? He said, what the hell you want me to do? Come down my damn self?
Right.
I done sent you some fucking help.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you want me to do now? You want me to do everything for you, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Then you ain't got no reason. You ain't got no purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you got to be having that will, especially as a man, the way we're downplayed today, the way we allow it to happen to ourselves because we don't want to step up to the plate and be actual men and leaders and protectors and all that kind of stuff that women want. And not only do we have to do it for them, but we got to do it more so for ourselves. And look at let's take the lioness and the lions. Male mates with the female, they have a cub. A woman, he'll let the lady lioness deal with the woman cub. But when it comes to the male, if you feel like that male is going to be too dominant, he goes and kill that male. Mm-hmm. There is no dominant species as far as it comes to lions because they know they're king. They're kings. They know their worth. They know what they got to do to protect their family. Mm-hmm. Right. They know that, hey, if you fucking up, it don't matter who you is. This is my queen right here. Nigga, you got to go. Mm-hmm. And I said that to put us in the mind frame of not killing our kids or nothing like that. But we got to put down our feet as men and women to stop this circle the wagon bullshit with each other. Mm-hmm. Well, somebody got to stop it.
If it doesn't, if you can sit down and say, okay, this ain't working for me. This isn't for me. This isn't. It's not for me.
Be honest enough to say something.
Right, because if you're not changing it, then you're choosing it.
Right.
And why am I going to lead you through this if I know it ain't working for me? But I'm leading her on. I want to see what I can get. This, that. Come on. Yeah, this woman might be beautiful. She might be ugly. She might be the person of your dreams. But nigga, if it ain't working,
it ain't working.
Don't lead her on. And that's how we lose a lot of good women because we want to sit out here just like women lose a lot of good men because everybody want to sit out here, play this game. Oh, they're too nice. They put them in the friend zone. Now they're going after these badass niggas that beat on them, that calls them out their name, treats them like dogs and everything. But yet, y'all talking about y'all want a good man, you want a good woman, and here they is in the friend zone. You ain't even looking at them, and they will be there at your beck and call if you ask them.
Yeah.
And we are playing some dangerous games with each other. And that's what needs to stop. We are meant to love each other. That's why he made woman from the rib of man, not to be behind, not to be in front, not to be trampled on up under his feet, but to be equal to him.
Yep. To
bring that peace and that love to that man. That man to go out here and make sure that his family is striving from the work that we do, because the Bible said every man will work by the sweat of his brow. And that's what we do as men. That's why we have that instilled in us, because God put us here as men. We got weaker from listening to the comments of everybody else. Every time you sit around and you hear somebody say something about somebody, you start thinking about somebody else, or how you might be in that way, or how somebody else might be in that way. Now you hear it again and you hear it again. It starts taking a toll. Next thing you know, you start finding yourself acting in a way that you ain't never acted before. Mm-hmm. You go in a room full of 10 people that's mad, you gonna come out of that motherfucker mad.
Yep.
And you don't even know what the hell you're mad for.
Right. Because emotions are contagious.
They are.
Yeah.
So, we got to stop a lot of negative thinking. We got to give the benefit of the chance. That don't mean sit around and get stopped 300 and 400 damn times. What it means is God said, when you get stopped on one cheek, turn the other. That means, okay, they made a fool of you, but you better be wise this time. Mm-hmm. He didn't say you had to keep going through the same trauma with the same person. Yep. We all are different. There's not going to be no perfect mate in this world for man or woman. It's what they choose to go through, what they choose to handle as a team. Because as a team, you become one in God once that marriage comes along, if it ever gets to that point.
What they're willing to compromise, what they're willing to accept in their partner, in somebody.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And the only reason you can, the only way you can become one in God is that when you go to the altar, that's what people get marriage fucked up about. Because when you go to the altar is not meant for peace and all this kind of stuff. The altar is where you bring stuff to die. Mm-hmm. The old you is dead now. Mm-hmm. Now you all are united in me. You are one in me. You know what I'm saying? But when we don't let go, We can go to the altar 100 damn times and never be saved. Never have nobody standing next to us because we're too busy chasing each other, smelling each other's asses. When we gonna stop saying, okay, you know what? You go ahead, you complete the chain, you smell his ass, I'm going this way. You know?
Yeah.
That's why you gotta choose to be yourself. If you be yourself, you're gonna attract the person that's gonna be there for you. You don't have to go out here and act like Tom, Dick, and Harry down the damn street and Susan and Marie that's behind in the fucking alley. You don't have to act like that. But those are the roles we choose because what? We feel like we degrading ourselves. Don't nobody want us because of the way we look, the way we act, the way we are. God didn't make you for everybody. He didn't make everybody for anybody else.
Right.
He made that one person that's going to be with you. And it's up to you to realize, hey, okay, I might not like this about them or that about them, but damn, these are all their strong points and we work well together. You got to compromise. Without that, it ain't shit. You know? You don't like the Bears. Okay, fine. I don't like going to the nail salon. You go to the Bear game with me, I go to the nail salon with you. That's compromise.
Compromise, yeah.
You know? Instead of, no, you can go with your girl. The next thing you know, here come out a little outside dictatorship again. Girl, you know that man ain't no good. And there it is. You start getting these feelings and thoughts. Next thing you know, well, he ain't been doing this lately. And that's how it goes. Next thing you know, everybody's in your ear projecting your emotions in a way that you ain't got no control over because you don't listen to what everybody's saying.
Yep.
Fellas, we ain't doing our job. Why you think we lose our women to other dudes? You sitting up here and you think your girl be loyal to you. This nigga planting something in her head. See, there's different things you got to do. You got to stop hanging around with these dudes when you get a woman. You got to stop listening to your mama and your daddy and everybody that's on the outside because they the ones that's dictating what the fuck you do in your relationship. So dudes, these women are sitting right here and they can disagree with me at any time. They don't have to be quiet. But see, I want to talk to you because I know I'm a dude too. I fucked up. I ain't saying I'm perfect. But dude, if you don't learn from your mistakes, you ain't going to never get a woman that's going to be there in your corner to help hold you down and build you up at the same time. It's got to be both ways. Start stepping up to the plate. Keep your hands off these motherfucking women. You know, try to understand them. We want them to understand us, but we need to understand them too. It ain't like we ain't got emotion because we know how to love. But hell, make it easy for them. They want to choose you. What you gonna do, fellas? Until the next show, hey, have a good one. Stay on time. Keep your faith. Hey, whatever you want to talk about, mail in your opinions or comments. Hey, do this. We're ready for you. Later.